Residents in Sheffield city centre are facing a second night out of their homes because of safety fears at their apartment block. 35 flats were evacuated yesterday evening after a warning from the fire service. It's not linked to cladding issues, but all high-rise buildings in the city are currently being inspected as part of the response to Grenfell Tower's tragedy. Hannah Gray reports.
2 weeks until Christmas, and tenants of this tower block in Sheffield have been forced to evacuate.
Last night when they knocked on the door and told us we had to leave, mainly we were confused, a bit scared maybe, like we didn't know if it was real, if it was someone trying to scam us to get us out of the apartment, and then we didn't know where we were going to go, we didn't know who would have us in a pandemic.
I'm still staying in the building, I'm not going anywhere until they provide me with some sort of accommodation or reassurance that the accommodation will be extended for a longer period if it's needed.
It's my 30th birthday in 2 days, Christmas around the corner. I don't know where I'm going to go. My mum's got respiratory issues, so I can't really go back there. Being in a tier 3, I have no idea where I'm going to be.
Wicker Riverside is a 10-storey block of 132 flats. All the flats above the 6th floor were told they had to get out immediately.
I'm so sorry to the residents, and particularly just before Christmas, but ultimately my priority is their safety. And, you know, the inspectors raised such concerns that we couldn't possibly let them stay in that building overnight. So yes, it was a Friday, you know, it was late into the evening when this actually happened, but we really were left with no alternative.
Residents were told large parts of the building have no smoke ventilation or detection systems. Following the Grenfell inquiry, fire services now have to carry out investigations to make sure all tower blocks are safe to be lived in. Jenni is a leaseholder and lives on the 2nd floor.
I feel really desperate about the situation because the cost of implementing the safety measures that are required in order to get people back in the building is going to be extortionately expensive, and the way that the law works is that that cost will be recouped through leaseholder service charge. And I think it's a very unjust situation.
We've contacted Sheffield Council and haven't yet received a response. The management company, Love Your Block, say they're doing everything they can to support residents. They say they need a full evacuation alarm system in place, and that won't be done until Friday. Hannah Gray, BBC Look North in Sheffield.